Welcome to the Okay, Alright, Fine podcast. Yeah, welcome back to the podcast, everybody. We hope you enjoyed last week's episode, and I know things might look a little bit different because we figured since we've been doing this for months that it was time that we give the thing a name and then, a logo to go along with it.
So fancy.
Very. And we also finally got around to making some Instagram pages. I know we're a little bit late to that party, but we figured, better late than never. So we have a page for the podcast itself and one for each of us. So if you want to see behind the scenes or just follow along with us and outside of the podcast, then head over there and give it a follow. And I understand that you might be confused or concerned, why there's so many changes, what's happening to the show. Let me assure you that the number one podcaster is still sitting right here giving you the best show on the internet every week.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, we drugged this guy on set today for some reason, so we'll see how this goes. I promise that I will not walk out this episode. Well, I am very glad to hear you say that. I was told to say that. I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, I know. Okay, listen. Actually, you cannot keep just walking off set and fake being sick. I'm fed up with it.
Okay. I will comply. I should have told you this before we started recording, but we might have to keep this a little short because I have a chiropractor appointment in a little bit.
Since when do you go to the chiropractor?
I just started going recently because my back, I think it's from carrying this podcast or something.
Okay.
It's not good for it.
You realize this podcast wouldn't be here if it weren't for me.
Yeah, okay. Is that the same shirt that you wore last time?
It's not the exact same shirt. I think it came in like a 3 or 4 pack of them. But at work I have to wear a tie, so this is kind of my go-to for this because you can't really go wrong with it. Isn't that the same hoodie that you've worn every single show?
Yeah, it is. I don't know. Once I find one that I like, I'll use it for a long time. It's comfortable. So
yeah, I like the colors. Nice.
Yeah, it got this stain on it, and I washed it, but it didn't really come out. I want to say it was Panda Express or something that got on it, but I don't know.
Okay, well that is disgusting. Let's see, what was it? Oh yeah, my DoorDash the other day. It got delivered to me by a robot, like a robot little cart thing. I don't even know. It's 2 feet by 2 feet with wheels, and it drives along the sidewalk and delivers stuff. And I thought it was phenomenal. I was blown away.
Yeah, every time I walk past one of those, I have to fight the urge not to just kick it right over. It's not easy.
Okay, immature.
It's funny.
Well, yeah, but very immature also. But it just got me thinking about what robots and automation will be like in 10, 20 years.
Have you seen the Lime scooters? I know there's a lot of different brands, but I always see the Lime ones, like the electric scooters that you can rent.
Yeah, I've seen them.
This is at my old job, and it was probably 3:30 or 4 in the morning, and I was out picking up trash in the parking lot, and there's a street, a public trash can, I guess, kind of next to the parking lot, and I looked over at it, and somebody had just stuffed one of the scooters in the trash.
You have a picture?
Yeah.
I like riding those things. Kind of fun.
It's up there.
Every time I've ridden one, the brakes don't work. The handlebars are always crooked, and they cost a fortune. It costs you $10 to ride 2 miles. So I think we should give a shout out to whoever did that. The Good Samaritan out there.
That reminds me of something. Freshman year of college, I brought a Razor scooter with me.
Those things are awesome.
Yeah, they are. And this was kind of before electric scooters were really a thing, I think. The electric skateboards were around and like hoverboards, but it's not really electric scooters. And I was too embarrassed to ride it with anyone seeing me on that thing. So I only would take it to the gym at night, and I'd go at like 11 when no one was out. Then when I get to the gym, I wasn't about to take it inside the gym. So I threw it in this patch of monkey grass. And then I'd go into the gym and, do whatever, come out, get it out of the monkey grass, ride it back to my dorm. I did that for a couple, probably weeks, until one night I come out of the gym and it's not there anymore.
Somebody stole it?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess someone saw me. Someone had to have seen me throw it in there, because I don't know why you wouldn't be looking for a scooter in a patch of monkey grass.
That's a low blow, stealing somebody's Razor.
Yeah, it really is.
You're quite talkative today.
Per usual.
Yeah. Back to the robot buggy, whatever, delivery things, whatever they're called. I don't know what to actually call them, but anyways, I was turning right at a red light the other day, and there was a crosswalk. And so, I was looking to see if there was people, and there weren't any people, but there was one of these buggies stopped in the middle of the road, not doing anything. And at first I was just like, what am I, like, get out of my way. But then it hit me. I was like, that would be hilarious. I kind of thought of it like third person. Like, if I saw somebody like that and then they started just laying on the horn at it, I would think that was like the funniest thing. So that's what I did. I started laying on the horn at it, and I was by myself. I wish someone had been there with me, but I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, every time I see one, they're like stopped in the middle of the sidewalk, or
yeah, and then like after I'd been on the horn for like a second or two, it tore off. Oh man, it was. I wish you had been there to see it. It was funny.
They never seem to be efficiently going from A to B.
Yeah, and what happens when it's got to go upstairs or something? Well, it can't. I mean, that thing can barely go across a crosswalk by itself.
Yeah, I don't know.
When you go upstairs, do you skip one, or do you go up like 2 stairs at once, or 3 stairs at once, or 4, or
do you walk?
Honestly, for me, it kind of depends on the stairs. The ones I'm more comfortable with, I'll have different like variations. Sometimes it's 2. I skip 2, then sometimes I skip 3. Sometimes it's 4. It just depends. New staircases, I'd say it's usually I stick to just doubling. I will say I do walk up them at work. I kind of feel like I have to.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
Well, I'm not sure how appropriate it would be for me to be tearing up and down the stairs like a 5-year-old with my tie on at my corporate job.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I've been on the job hunt here recently. I just do it like online with Indeed or whatever, and I applied at this one restaurant, and they hadn't gotten back to me, and it had been a few days. They hadn't said anything, so I was like, well, shoot them a message, see if that increases my chances of, getting an interview or whatever. So I start typing. I said, if you pass up on me, then you're like the teams in the NBA who passed up on Michael Jordan in the draft. And I was like, if the right person sees this, then, that might work. Or, maybe it'll just get their attention and they'll give me an interview or something. But no, they didn't even respond to the message itself.
Let me just say, if I was the hiring manager for them, or if I had any say whatsoever, you were getting hired, and I would look to promote quickly.
Well, I appreciate that. I actually got another interview story I can tell if you want me to.
Oh, please. I've been trying to get you to talk for 2 months.
Well, it comes in waves, I guess you could say. But But yeah, I had this interview at Chick-fil-A the other day, and Chick-fil-A has always been like the last place that I want to work, just because it's so like it's like the opposite of laid back. I feel like everybody's like why is everybody happy? Like, it's not a bad thing, but it's not like nobody actually is that happy at work. So it's just never been a place I wanted to work. But they gave me an interview and I needed a job, so I was like, whatever. I can make it work if I need to. So I show up and sit down with the manager, and first thing he says to me, he's like, you didn't look very professional when you walked in here. And I was just like, okay, I might as well get up and leave now. I can see where this is going. I almost did. And I literally almost got up and left because I was just like, I didn't say this, but I was like, I didn't ask for any advice. Like, if you don't want to hire me, just tell me that. But, I kept my cool because I needed a job. And he started asking these different questions. And one of the questions he asked, he was like, so why do you want to work at Chick-fil-A versus anywhere else? And I was just like, okay. Because I wasn't about to sit there and be like, yes, I've been dreaming of working at Chick-fil-A my entire life, sir. I can't think. No, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I was just like, I don't want to work here. I don't want to work anywhere. I just need a job. I said that, but I said it like nicely. I don't remember how, but yeah, I was just like, okay, this is ridiculous. So then, the interview finished up and they didn't hire me. But
Okay, well, I mean, if I'm the manager there, I'm not hiring you if you say all that.
no, yeah, I completely understand from from his perspective. Like, it's a game and I just don't want to play it. Like, I'm going to act how I'm going to act. So if you want to hire me, then hire me. And if not, then don't. Just leave it at that.
Did you eventually get a job? Nice. I wish I could add my own experiences to this conversation, but my job interviews haven't been that exciting. Last time I went to one, I went in there all dressed up. He asked me some questions. I answered them, and then they hired me. But I know what you mean by like playing the game or whatever. I kind of just told him what he wanted to hear. So I guess I'm a sellout.
Yeah, but you got a job, so.
Oh yeah, nice. I got it. But I think you've talked more in the past 5 minutes than you had the entire time we had been doing this up till now.
You know what happens after a wave crashes? Silence.
Don't you have your chiropractor appointment coming up?
Well, it's after this, so.
Oh well, I definitely don't want you to miss that. That would not be good. But yeah, I think we had a good conversation today. I think we did. Yeah, but thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure to like and subscribe, and head over there on Instagram because we'll be active. So give us a follow if you don't mind.
And if not, then okay. All right. Fine.